God damn it. So I am beyond pissed right now. You know, I take everything that I hear on InfoWars to heart. I wholeheartedly believe everything that is told to me by Alex Jones, and I cite him in basically every single video that I put out. I cite him, InfoWars, and Paul Joseph Watson, because I wholeheartedly believe that they are the tip of the spear, and I wholeheartedly believe that they want to see this country prosperous, and they want a free market, and they want a free people, free citizens. Now, there's certain points that have been made about how the state doesn't want fathers involved in their children's lives. And, you know, I remember when ex-MSNBC anchor, what was her name? Melissa Harris Perry, came out and said that we need to get rid of the idea that that children belong to their parents or to families, that idea is old-fashioned, and that children belong to whole communities, and basically that children don't belong to their parents anymore, they belong to the state. And then, you know, Michelle Obama and Hillary Clinton have made similar statements and brought up similar talking points and parroted the same ideas. But now it's hit home for me. You know, I have no shame over my past. I am who I am today because of my past. I have a slight criminal history, slight criminal record from my younger years, my early 20s. I'm 30 years old almost. And I am a recovering drug addict. But that doesn't define who I am. I am the person I am today because of the struggles that I've been through, because of the things that I've seen, the things that I've been through, the things that I've done, the fight that's in me to get past my issues and become a better person. Now, all those things, as I said, they don't define me. And they don't define who I am as a father. Now, my girlfriend just had twin boys. And DCF has taken it upon themselves to get involved and meddle in my life and the lives of my children. And like I said, I can tell right off the bat that this guy doesn't want me in my children's lives. He wants my girl away from me. He wants my children fatherless. And he wants my girl dependent on the state. He wants her dependent on welfare. He wants her dependent on the government, on the feds, on the state. And it fucking pisses me off, man. My past doesn't dictate how I am as a father. It doesn't dictate who I am or what kind of person I am or what kind of father I am. I'm a damn good father. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my children, and I would die before I let anything happen to them. I would die before I ever brought any harm to them or let anybody else bring any harm to them. You know, I have a godchild who is about 8 years old, who was taken away from her parents at about 3 months old. And she was taken out of her mother's arms and put into foster care, where she was sexually abused for 3 years. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand that there are certain people out there who shouldn't have children, who shouldn't be allowed to have children. There are people out there who hurt kids, who abuse children. And believe me, I believe that there are certain people who should not have children. I'm not one of those people. I love my kids, and I'm a damn good father. And this is really, really getting to me. And I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how this video is going to play out. I don't have many followers yet on YouTube. I think I have maybe 12. And I don't know where this video is going to end up. But I'm calling out DCF, and I'm calling out the state, and I'm calling out the Fed. If you think you're going to take my kids, you got a hell of a fight. They're my children. They don't belong to the state. Those are my sons. And if DCF wants to fight, well, you got a fight on your hands, because I'm not going to roll over, and I'm not going to bend over backwards, and you're not going to dictate to me that you're going to take my kids, or that I can't see them, or that I'm not allowed to be around them. I'm not that person. I'll fight till my last breath. So, I feel like I'm kind of rambling on here. But, I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know, I don't know. I'm completely beside myself with what happened. This guy came in, he called my girl a bad parent, a bad mother, because she was a former drug addict. He gave her a hard time because she had a C-section to deliver my sons, and the hospital gave her Motrin for pain. Motrin. Non-narcotic, over-the-counter Motrin for pain. And this guy had the balls to look her in the face and tell her that she shouldn't be taking Motrin because she's a drug addict, and make her feel like a piece of shit for taking Motrin, which is non-addictive, non-narcotic, and has nothing to do with her addiction. I'm completely beside myself. This guy brought up my criminal history, which goes back to my early 20s, late teens, 18, 19, 20, 21. I've turned my life around, and I've become a better person. I have 2 more children. When those 2 sons were born, it completely changed my life. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my kids. I don't know, I'm signing off for now. Please feel free to share this video, because people need to know that what Alex Jones and what InfoWars is telling people, that these people, the government, these globalists, they hate you. They hate your family. They don't want to see families together. They want to break families up. They want to tear families apart. They don't want fathers involved in their children's lives. And if there's even a fraction of a reason for them to come in and meddle with your family, they will do it. And it's not right. It shouldn't be allowed to happen. And like I said, I'll die before I allow somebody to meddle with my kids and take my kids and place them with somebody who will abuse them. or nobody will ever care for my kids the way I will. Nobody will ever love my kids the way I do. And I just can't stand that this is the way things work. So, like I said, please feel free to share this video. You can find me on Gab, gab.ai. My username is @smurf921. Also on Twitter. There's a link to my Twitter and also to my Medium account, my Medium blog on my YouTube homepage. So for now, this is Steve, and I'm gonna sign off for now. But there'll be more to come. Thank you for watching.